What is up, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. And I know extremely how well, I'm aware that I've been gone for the longest time. And I'm here to explain that. And it's been kind of just getting me a little ticked off lately because of the reasons for this. Mainly, it's due to the fact of World War II. And now I'm going to explain why I'm not saying it's World War II's fault. I'm just going to explain World War II has partially the reason to do why I haven't been uploading as often. And here's why. So when this game came out on November 3rd, I was extremely hyped for it. I couldn't wait for another Call of Duty game to come out. I pre-ordered it since September. I was ready to play it. I wanted to play the zombies, wanted to play the multiplayer, and maybe the campaign, because that's pretty promising. But as I wanted this game to be my main Call of Duty game to play throughout this time of the year, it quickly didn't become that at all. And it's due to the fact of headquarters and all these things that World War II has problems with. And I know you guys have probably heard a bunch of these problems that World War II has had, but this has also been partially the reason of my disappearance. Anyway, this game, I wanted to grind it out so bad. And this game is fun, not gonna lie. I love playing it whenever I get the chance to. But I have a problem. And it's the internet service that it provides. Especially for me who doesn't have that good of an internet connection. It leads to a bunch of laggy games most of the time. A lot of problems too with the core game. Especially with headquarters. As this has been an argument since launch. We weren't created to headquarters where everybody was running around and there's a bunch of people. That's not what we were all agreed to, just people alone in lobbies with headquarters. And personally, I think I would have better had it that way than now, because that's partially the reason of why everything's gone so wrong. And there's so many people logging into one server, it's difficult for people like me to actually access the headquarters in general. And it's been a problem because then it also allows me sometimes when I want to get on to this game, it's so hard because whenever I want to even sometimes access it, I jump into this, I want to play some multiplayer. It won't let me access my orders or any of my challenges that I've even done. It shows them as blank. They're not even there, they're missing. And I'm not worried or anything that they're gone because I know they're there, they're just not showing up. Wait. Yeah, that was messed up, but anyway. As I said again, oh my gosh. I thought those dudes, that is an enemy. Well, anyway. It's not even the whole basis of it. With headquarters 2, when I access it, it won't let me access any of the new orders that come out. It won't let me collect my daily armory credits. It won't let me collect any of the daily supply jobs for that week. It won't let me access my collections. And ever since I'm lagging out so bad, I try to go to maybe watch like a video or something from like the Call of Duty trailers and everything, which is within the headquarters, which is supposed to help the headquarters run smooth. It doesn't load up a video, so then I leave that and say let's get into a public match. I can't do that because even that, whenever I access that, it completely kicks me out and says the Call of Duty servers, or there's a misconception or misconnection with the servers with Call of Duty and they're not running at the moment. And that ticks me off because then when I go back into play online multiplayer for Call of Duty World War II, it does the same exact thing and kicks me out and says and starts doing error codes and saying that the Call of Duty servers are not up and running at the moment and please join again later. I closed my app 2 times and that still doesn't work. And I'm there after what, 2 or even 1.5 hour there just sitting trying to get World War II to work when I can't play any of the games because I just want to play World War II. I paid $60 for this game. I don't intend for my money to be wasted on. And this has been mainly a fun game since I've been playing it since launch. I love playing it still. But this hasn't been the game that I've put in so many hours on. As you can see right here, I mean, not that I'm horrible stats, but I've already played for a day's worth. That's 24 hours combined since launch. I know the people have been playing way past that who've been grinding this game out, which internet actually works for them. But for me, that hasn't been the case, and that's why I've been jumping onto Black Ops 3 a lot more, surprisingly. And I thought I was basically almost going to abandon that game as a whole, but I ended up coming back to it after World War II. And I think here's the problem with World War II too, and the newer Call of Duty games, which I have a fear for too, is that they're just not going to play out that well.
Team deathmatch.
A lot of these.
Stay wary. Pick your
But anyway,
shots.
this is a problem with the newer Call of Duty generation. The new Call of Duties I've been seeing a lot more is with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered. They have a system reboot, like not even a system reboot, but it's loading the game up in online. It doesn't immediately access you into the online core of the game. As you probably don't know what I'm talking about, it's very vague the way I'm explaining it. It's not a very good explanation, but it's mainly like this. Whenever you access this, whenever you want to access this game, it says connecting to online services, and then it says fetching online profile, and then it lets you into the online portion of the game, of that certain type of mode, which it shouldn't even be there. The thing about Black Ops 3 does perfectly, in my opinion, is it automatically, if you have an online service, you have an online subscription, it lets you into the online service of things. It says, okay, you're a PlayStation Plus owner, you have everything there. It logs into multiplayer for all things, for campaign, for multiplayer, and zombies. It's all there. You don't have to access it. You don't have to access an online portion of that mode. Wow. But I mean, that was a pretty good streak right there, not gonna lie. But other than that, when this game is actually working, functions properly, it's a pretty fun game. As you can see right here, I'm actually having a lot of fun now with sniping and everything with my Faithful 2 Sniper Heroic variant, which I had no idea I was gonna get out of a supply drop. And as a whole, that's my biggest problem with this game, and that's why I haven't uploaded, because I just want to play World War II constantly, and I want to grind on this game so much. I already have challenges set for the Sten where I have to complete 50 matches for that. I have only 20 more games to do that. I have only 20 more games for that, and I'm excited once I complete that, I get to actually use the gun. I love the way challenges are set up in this game. I can easily grind a lot more hours on it, but it needs that type. It just doesn't have the online connection that I need sometimes, and that's my problem with World War II. A little bit of it. Of course, there are some other things too with zombies and maybe a little bit of the campaign and some multiplayer stuff, some issues. But I think I'm actually gonna save that for a review I'm gonna be doing for this game. After some time, I'm actually gonna be playing a lot more of the campaign. I'm gonna finish it and see how the story is. I'm gonna do my first review on this channel and of any game that I've ever done, and it's gonna be on World War II. Don't worry, it's going to take a little bit of time to do it, but nevertheless, the project will get done. I will complete the multiplayer. I've already played my online portion. I've already played the online portion of the multiplayer, and I think I've already have my review set for this. But other than that, I have everything else too. I have my zombies experience already. I think I played that enough, which I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to say if it's good or not. I'm just gonna simply leave it at that. And the campaign, I've only played a couple of missions of that, which isn't too bad, but even that's just the first mission. There can still be more to it. Also, not to mention, I love the sniping in this game so much. It's way better than Black Ops 3's, and it's mainly maybe due to the conception that people think it's a lot easier, and I think it actually is a lot easier to snipe in this game, but I think I just like the movement of it, especially the boots on the ground. I love it so much. But anyway, I think it's gonna wrap it up today, guys, for this video. And you know, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down in the description below. And peace out, guys.